This is a demonstration video of the SPL Graph app from Studio 6 Digital. SPL Graph is a module available for in-app purchase in the Audio Tools app and is also available as a standalone app. SPL Graph is a multi-purpose sound logging and plotting app with a powerful feature set and versatile settings for a wide variety of uses such as community noise monitoring, long-term sound studies, or compliance with local venue ordinances. With SPL Graph, you can record a plot of any single weighting filter or octave band, or with the octave logging option, record the A, C, flat, and all the octave or 1/3 octave bands simultaneously, and also record the actual sound or even video with our video capture option. Store all the full data for the test, as well as the audio or video, on your device or to your Dropbox or iCloud. SPL Graph is built to meet all applicable international acoustic standards for a Type 1 sound level meter. In fact, when used with our iPrecision mic, you can get the entire system certified as a Class 1 compliant sound level meter. Or use iTest mic for a Class 2 system. We're going to look at 3 use cases in more detail and also have a look at some of the advanced options available. This is case 1, the basic sound study with audio. Audio file options include WAV, CAF, or M4A for up to 10 times compression, where you can record the full file or just clips triggered on a certain sound level. The playback volume boost control will make the clip louder when it plays back. Now let's look at some of the basic options. The time limits control just sets when the recording starts, immediately delayed by a time on an even hour, or synced to the run time limit. Use the resolution control to pick how long the SPL is averaged for each data point on the screen. Often 1 second will be sufficient, but some regulations will require different LEQ times. So let's see how this all looks. We're recording with 1 second resolution, so each bar is 1 second of average sound. We're simply analyzing the audio and displaying it in a plot on the screen. If the sound exceeds our preset level, it'll start recording actually 10 seconds before the sound, and it'll keep recording 10 seconds after. When the test is complete, just tap the pause button to stop the test, and then we can go back and actually play the sound that was recorded using the cursor. That's it. Now just tap the folder icon to bring up the Save Recall screen and save this test. Type in the file name, tap Store, and the file will be saved locally and on Dropbox or to iCloud if you've enabled those options. Let's look at our next case, octave logging. The octave logging option saves the A, C, flat, and all the octave or 1/3 octave bands simultaneously. This information is shown in several ways on the graph. The blue bars are the average or LEQ over the entire test. The small black bars are the spectrum at the current cursor position in time on the red plot. Let's have a look at some of the octave logging options. Octave logging is enabled with this control by setting it to octave or 1/3. And then you can turn on the LN statistical analysis with either flat A or C filtering, and either as an LEQ or with a fast or slow detector before that. Back on the main octave logging screen, if you tap the 3D button in the upper right, the screen switches over to an actual 3D display of the sound in real time, which you can pan and zoom to view the sound from different angles. Tap the 2D button to return to the normal display. SPL Graph has a very powerful continuous noise logging and notification system. We're going to have a look at the options that are used to set that up. The first thing that's important to set is the run limit for the test. This will define how long the app will run the test until it pauses and saves. We're using 1 hour in this case. Next, tap the Auto Save Setup button to get the Auto Save Setup screen. The first thing you'll want to turn on is Auto Save Data at the end of the timed run, and restart if you want a continuous run. If you'd like it to email you the data, turn that on, and you can also email a screenshot. To set up emailing, enter a to email address as well as your actual Gmail credentials for emailing. That sets up autosaving. Now let's have a look at SPL notifications. You can enter up to 2 different email addresses to send notifications to. Turn on Enable Emails, and then you can enter an LEQ time as well as an LEQ level at which the notifications will be sent. The lockout time and email limit fields are used to reduce the number of emails that you may get in a situation. If you wish to get iOS notifications on your phone, as well as possibly your Apple Watch, turn on iOS notifications. In octave logging mode, you can select the SPL weighting to be used for this notification test. SPL Graph also supports a minimal display option in the case that you'd like to hide all the complexities of the display and just see the level and a simple color readout. You can enter an LEQ time in seconds, a dB level, turn on the enable, the type of LEQ, and set 3 color levels. Once you've done that, tap the Done button to get back to the main screen, and you'll see a 1, 2, 3 button on the top center of the screen. Tap that, and the screen will switch to the minimal display and continue recording all the detail in the background. SPL Graph has many powerful options, including its octave logging option, continuous recording, 3D plots, and video capture. Please see our other demo video for full details about the video capture option. So whether you're working with community noise issues, doing long-term noise studies, need to document nuisance noise, or monitor live sound in a venue, SPL Graph gives you the tools you need for the job.